Lots of news, lots of crypto news. What's up, guys? This is Abby at Mainstream Cryptos, and once again, as promised, we are back here examining the latest, hottest, and most relevant in terms of crypto. What has been going down this week? What has been going up this week? Let us find out. Piece of news number one. This week in coins, the market crashes as the SEC slams Binance and Coinbase. It was a relentless week of enforcement actions by the SEC against crypto's major players. As you can hear, it's gearing up to be something of a controversial and something of an uncertain time in terms of crypto. Crypto markets crashed hard this week on news that the US Securities and Exchange Commission had launched enforcement actions against Binance on Monday, followed by Coinbase the next day. Both sued for allegedly operating as unregistered securities exchanges. The pair are the two largest crypto exchanges in the world, and the entire industry took notice. Market leaders Bitcoin and Ethereum sustained among the lighter losses among leading coins. Bitcoin depreciated by nearly 6% over the 7 days to trade at $25,624 on Saturday. Ethereum fell 8.5% over the same period and currently changes hands at around $1,738 US. There's a visual representation of that price depreciation. Binance's native BNB coin crashed 23% over the week to hit $236. Huge losses of over 30% were felt by holders of Cardano, Solana, and Polygon. These three cryptocurrencies were all cited as securities in the SEC's lawsuit against Binance. Second, Shiba Inu weekly burn drops to the millions. The Shiba Inu Twitter account gives the amount of Shiba Inu burned in the last 7 days in millions. Shiba Inu reports that in the past 7 days, a total of 282,730,986 SHIB tokens have been burned in 22 transactions. Previous weeks have seen the amount of SHIB burned reach billions. In the week before, a whopping 4 billion Shiba Inu tokens were burned. After the massive sell-off in the past day, Shiba Inu has shown a rebound of about 11%. At the time of writing, SHIB was up 6.87% in the last 24 hours. The previous day, Shiba Inu saw a massive sell-off, dropping 21% to lows of $0.00000549. This is because the crypto market saw immense selling pressure as a result of the SEC crackdown, with most altcoins seeing significant losses of up to 25% before rebounding slightly. As uncertainty and quietness remain in the market, Lucy, a Shiba ecosystem official, has shared the reassuring words of the Shiba Inu lead, Satoshi Kusama. According to a screenshot by Lucy, Kusama addresses FUD while hinting at massive reveal in the coming months, likely in early July. In fact, when the time is right, the next Something is Coming trailer will blossom into a showcase of the next addition to our ecosystem and slated for early July. I'll tie it all together and show how we have aligned with the best decentralized product that covers governance, IRL, MV, blockchain, AI, and DAOs in a way that simply cannot be done by anyone else on the planet, according to Kusama. Number 3. Binance discloses a $392 million net outflow in the past 24 hours. This was reported on Sunday. Cryptocurrency exchange Binance saw a net outflow of about $392 million over the past 24 hours, according to a series of tweets from Changpeng Zhao, who is the CEO of the exchange. This data provides an inside look into the exchange's financial flows amid volatile market conditions following the US SEC lawsuit against Binance and Coinbase that sent shockwaves across the cryptocurrency industry earlier this week. Heads up, you will be hearing a lot about that this week because indeed shockwaves is the word. So really it has affected the way everyone is viewing different exchanges, different currencies, even different expansions as the US is seen to be cracking down harder than ever on crypto. CZ was quick to differentiate between outflows and changes in assets under management, or AUM, explaining that third-party analysts often conflate the two, which can paint a misleading picture of the company's financial health. On days of substantial price fluctuation, arbitrage traders often move considerable amounts between exchanges, leading to unusually high outflows. These outflows do not necessarily signify a loss of trust in the exchange, but rather are a consequence of traders seeking to capitalize on price differentials across platforms. Ready for number 4. Some interesting positivity in terms of Bitcoin. Bitcoin eyes bullish scenario as thousands of Bitcoin are acquired by whales. In a recent report from crypto intelligence portal Sentiment, it has been revealed that Bitcoin's prominent investors, commonly referred to as whales, have amassed an impressive number of Bitcoins despite the recent 10% drop in price. These whales, who hold anywhere between 100 to 10,000 Bitcoin, collectively accumulated an additional 57,578 Bitcoin. This accumulation has created a noteworthy bullish divergence that hints at a potential strong rebound in the near future. As Bitcoin experienced a significant 10% price decline since the 9th of April, it is remarkable to note that these influential holders have been adding approximately 1,000 Bitcoin to their already substantial wallets each day. This unexpected trend has emerged amid the ongoing frenzy surrounding altcoins, drawing attention to the contrasting actions of Bitcoin's accumulating whales and the falling price of the cryptocurrency itself. Presently, and here you can see the graph, Bitcoin is being traded at $25,765, marking its most substantial weekly decline in the past 30 days, with a decrease of 4.98%. Given the current situation, making accurate predictions regarding Bitcoin's future price movements has become increasingly challenging. However, the observations provided by Sentiment shed light on the behind the scenes dynamics and offer valuable insights into the present scenario. With this notable surge in whale holdings by approximately 1,000 Bitcoin daily, despite the declining prices, there are strong indications that a bullish scenario may be on the horizon. These intriguing findings provide optimism to the market and suggest that a potential robust recovery may be in the cards for Bitcoin. Number 5. Oh, goody goody, another positive update. Vitalik Buterin donates another $100 million to fund COVID relief projects. In a rare good news story this week, Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin revealed that, along with Polygon's Sandeep Nailwal, he has pledged another $100 million for COVID relief. Here is his tweet. Last year, Crypto Relief, led by Sandeep Nailwal, allocated $100 million to COVID research projects I wanted to fund. Sandeep and I discussed and jointly concluded these and other projects are high impact and need follow-through grants. Hence, we decided to put 100 million more to these projects. That is genuinely encouraging to see these major founders, co-founders putting crypto to use for genuine humanitarian purposes. In any case, number 6. Unfortunately, this isn't as happy. Cardano crashes 23% in a day as total liquidations near 400 million US dollars. Cardano is taking a massive beating throughout the past few days. The cryptocurrency is down a whopping 23% in the last 24 hours alone. The majority of the altcoins are also trading well in the red, triggering liquidations of close to 400 million. As Crypto Potato reported earlier this week, the SEC filed a lawsuit against Coinbase. In it, the agency claims that a bunch of coins are essentially fitting the requirements of being securities, and ADA is among them. In a recent blog post, Cardano's Input-Output Global, which is the firm behind Cardano's ecosystem, released a statement dismissing the claims that ADA is security. That doesn't seem, however, to have stopped the massive sell-off, which is really driving the price down. Number 7. OKX just completed its 20th quarterly burn, and here's how much OKB was destroyed. OKX is a Seychelles-based cryptocurrency exchange, and it implemented the 20th round of its buyback and burn program, burning nearly 5.5 million OKB tokens this time. The crypto exchange launched the buyback and burn program in May of 2019. It started repurchasing OKB from the original supply of 300 million tokens every 3 months. While the buyback has no specific rules, the repurchase amount depends on the seasonal market and operating performance. Number 8. Terra Luna Classic staking reaches a new record high of 1 trillion. Yikes, that is significant. Staking in Terra Luna Classic has achieved a new record high of 1 trillion. Since last year, when a team of developers led by Professor Edward Kim introduced staking to Terra Classic, The community has been patiently waiting for this momentous accomplishment. Around $1 trillion Lunar Classic, or roughly $100 million worth of Lunar Classic, have been staked, bringing the staking ratio to a record high 14.61%. This means that out of a total of 6.84 trillion Lunar Classic, only 5.8 trillion are now in circulation. It's important to note that staking does not mean that Lunar Classic will be taken out of circulation permanently. Rather, it helps raise the value of Lunar Classic as well as the safety of the Terra Classic network. It helps spread awareness of Terra Luna Classic and inspires trust in the chain's validators. Number 9. This one is a painful question. Is Solana dipping to the bottom in the crypto market? Solana is having a strong sell moment through technical analysis, and the current price of Solana is $15.79 as per CoinMarketCap. That means that there has been a 25.23% decrease in price over the last 7 days. Here you can see that graphed. Moreover, the market capitalization of Solana is also down at 9.65%, which is accounting for $6 billion as per the analysis. Furthermore, the trading volume is at its peak with an increase of 187.40% on its 398 million circulating supply in the current market. This indicates the strong sell market on Solana through technical analysis. I personally wouldn't be too worried about this because, as mentioned, the crypto market as a whole is having a bearish moment. So it really isn't surprising that this has contributed to the falling price of Solana. Number 10. Oh, lovely. Some more distressing news. Chainlink market is in turmoil as whales dump 2.6 million on Binance. Reports highlight notable transfers of Link, suggesting the involvement of whales and institutions in a potential dumping trend. A substantial amount of 451,135 Link, valued at $2.26 million, deposited by a whale into Binance. And also, the latest reports reveal that a significant majority of Chainlink holders, approximately 88%, currently find themselves in a loss position. This statistic mirrors the levels observed in early 2023, indicating a potential approaching price bottom. Again, I would say that part of this is the general atmosphere in terms of crypto at the moment, but that's not to say that there aren't other significant influences as well. Number 11. Oh, this is fascinating. A court finds that a DAO or DAO is a person and owes $643,542 in a shutdown order. In a court ruling that could have broad implications for the popular decentralized autonomous organization structure, a federal district judge ruled in favor of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission and its civil enforcement action against the Oki DAO last year. In what the CFTC declares a sweeping victory, the court found that a DAO is a person under the Commodity Exchange Act. The founders created the Oki DAO with an evasive purpose and with the explicit goal of operating an illegal trading platform without legal accountability, said CFTC Division of Enforcement Director Ian McGinley in a prepared statement. The significance of this is definitely in the fact that similar rulings can be made if cases are brought against other decentralized autonomous organizations. So I'm eager to keep an eye on this, and I'm wondering if setting this precedent is going to result in a kind of chain reaction where DAOs can actually be targeted in this way. But moving on to number 12. Hong Kong legislator invites Coinbase to the region despite SEC scrutiny. Touting its progressive stance on cryptocurrencies, a Hong Kong legislator has invited Coinbase and other crypto exchanges to establish operations in the region. Legislative Council member Johnny Ng took to Twitter to express support and assistance to all global virtual asset trading operators like Coinbase. He also hinted at potential stock listing opportunities. Contrary to the cautious stance of several Western countries towards cryptocurrencies, Hong Kong has embraced a proactive approach. In January this year, Hong Kong Financial Secretary Paul Chan declared the government's dedication to establishing a strong ecosystem for crypto and fintech. Subsequently, Hong Kong has been diligently formulating regulations and implementing compliance measures to nurture the expansion of the cryptocurrency industry. 13. True USD stops minting via Prime Trust and loses the dollar peg. Stablecoin True USD lost its dollar peg in the early hours of June the 10th after a pause in minting activities through its technology partner Prime Trust. The fifth largest stablecoin by market capitalization, traded at $0.9964 at its lowest point. According to CoinMarketCap, its value is $0.9981 at the time of writing, and the current supply of True USD is $2.04 billion, while its collateral is $2.08 billion, as data from Ledger Lens shows. 14. Back to Binance. Binance may have lied to the US lawmakers, argue senators. In a letter to the United States Attorney General Merrick Garland, Senators Elizabeth Warren and Chris Van Hollen asked the Justice Department to investigate whether Binance made a false statement to Congress earlier this year. In a lawsuit filed on June the 5th, the SEC alleged that Binance's global entity and American unit were commingled. Let's take a quick look at why the independence of Binance US matters. The independence of Binance US from its global unity is critical for two reasons: regulatory jurisdiction and liability in the event of a failure, according to Syracuse University law professor Jack Graves. I quote, "If you don't keep them independent, then the US regulators will go after Binance International and say, we have jurisdiction because you are acting through the US entity. And in fact, I think the SEC is looking at that," said Graves. The second relevant aspect lies in the possibility of Binance US going bankrupt. Graves noted that there is a basic principle that a corporation and not its owners is responsible for its debts. So, as long as Binance US is fully independent and it ends up in bankruptcy, Binance International is not obligated to pay the debts of Binance US. If the companies were commingling funds, the owners, which is Binance's global unit, would be responsible in the event of a bankruptcy. Last for this week, number 15. Let us end on a light-hearted topic for this week, as we've been dealing with so much heavy news. Food Mask dishes out edible masks on Ethereum. Look at that beautiful, beautiful sight. In the earliest months of the pandemic, the artist, Food Mask recalls, he and a group of remote colleagues were navigating the still bizarre realm of Zoom encounters, and one fateful day, one of his friends became inadvertently trapped in a video filter that apparently turned their face into a pickle. Caller was embarrassed. Jaja, which is the actual name of the artist, his first impulse was to make them feel better. So I took a part of my dinner, which was a piece of kale, put it on my face and said, "Hey, I have a filter on as well." That is wholesome. The pickle participant was delighted, their shame washed away, and they asked Jaja what he was going to wear tomorrow. Food Mask was born. The project steadily gained steam, but that success was a double-edged sword. People were so enamored with Jaja's food masks that phony Food Mask accounts began popping up across numerous social media platforms. I think this is one of my favorites, honestly. This was March 2021, and Jaja was frustrated. There had to be a way to own digital files so that they cannot be plagiarized. He did some searching online and came across NFTs or NFTs. The artist Beeple had just sold an NFT artwork for $69 million, catapulting the emerging technology into the mainstream. So Food Mask became a Web3 artist, not out of an ideological or artistic commitment to the ethos of decentralization, but instead, as with the inciting kale flap, because it just made sense. To date, he has created almost 2,000 Food Mask NFTs, generating about 50 Ethereum or $92,000 in sales. That is truly delightful. A most creative use of blockchain technology. And with that wholesome item, ladies and gentlemen, we reach the end of our news session for this week. And here is an exciting idea for you guys. If you have been joining us regularly for some time, or if you're just new and finding mainstream crypto is a really helpful place to quickly assimilate all the information that you need to know about crypto, because it can be a lot. And perhaps you know someone who is either interested in crypto or starting to trade or invest or has been doing so for a while. If you think, and this is only if you think they would benefit from knowing about mainstream cryptos, perhaps joining us here for the weekly news or looking at the different content like where we break down different crypto and blockchain concepts, then please just send them a link, send them to the channel, whatever you do, just take the time out to make sure that they can be equipped to do more investing and less gambling. Thank you for your time. Thank you for joining us. Have a great week. Stay #Safu. I'll be seeing you.